Hi guys, welcome to my channel Pivot Patterns. Today in this live stream, we are going to analyze Nifty as well as Bank Nifty for the upcoming week. But before that, just give me yes in your comment section if you are watching that my voice as well as my audio is very clear to you. Just wait for another minute or so that more and more people can join. So just wait, give me a minute so that I can have this set up on my machine as well. Okay, so let's start this. Uh, just give me a second. I think every setting is right. Okay, so I hope my voice as well as my screen is visible to you. So make sure to comment if you have joined the stream so that I can answer your questions, take some of your stocks and levels, and work through in this live stream. So that being said, let's go to the Nifty chart. What you are seeing right now is a Nifty chart, right? This is a Nifty chart, and the framework, the time frame which you are seeing is a weekly. So let's start our analysis with the weekly analysis, and then we will move to the lower time frame and see what is on stores for Nifty. So in my previous video, if you have watched my live streams, I've been clearly telling the people that 18,000 earlier we had this supply zone of 17,900, right? 17,900 to 18,150 being our major supply zone. So we've been tested that twice, one being on the month of August, and this week in September also we have tested that zone, that is 17,950 to 18,150 supply zone has been tested, right? So that's one of the zones which has been already tested. So now our next question is, now this is the next supply zone which we would be aiming for, that is 18,115 to uh, 18,350. So our next hurdle on the top side for the Nifty would be from 18,150 to 350. Okay, so this is one of the supply zones on weekly. So as I clearly mentioned that Nifty is not gonna, if it has to break or reach all-time high, it would be difficult for its to trade above the supply. Only when we have this decisive breakout of the supply, then only we would be touching this all-time high. Now that we have clearly see on the weekly chart, clearly uh, engulfing, kind of entire bullishness has been engulfed by this entire body has been engulfed by this weekly chart. So currently what seems to be, you can also see RSI has been on the lower side as well, right? So currently what I see is, now if you are on the weekly chart, just give me a second. If you are on weekly chart, just give me a second, guys. So so what I'm seeing right now on the weekly is, this is a very critical zone. If I had to mark this price zone, 17,170 is a major kind of a support which can act for the Nifty in the upcoming week, right? Because you can clearly see there was a huge rally which was formed from 17,100 to 18,100. So 1,000 point rally. So probably this can act as a kind of a support for Nifty in upcoming week, right? 17,170 is a support one should be watching. This is a minor support. I don't see, maybe on the, you know lower time frame. If you are watching, if you are a intraday player, then probably you should be watching this level as well. I'll mark that as well. 17,500, that being a round number as well. Not that number, just give me a second. That's not as accurate as that number. I think it has, let me mark it here. Yeah, 17,470 is the other level which one should be keen to watch, right? If you are intraday. So on the weekly basis, I see this is a major support for Nifty, that is 17,170. If we happen to break decisively this level, then we are heading towards this level. Let me mark this. What's this? 17,763 is the level. I think still we are not that accurate. Just give me a second. Let me mark this accurately. Yes, that is 16,800. This is the level where one should be keen, uh, be looking at weekly chart. This is a major support. If we happen to break 17,170, then we are heading towards 16,800 for our major support. This is as far as the Nifty on the downwards is concerned. So if you ask me what is my view would be bearish to sideways. To be very frank, I would not be expecting that much on the higher side. On the higher side, my prices are limited to 17,000, 18,100 to 18,300 from where what we are. But I don't see that happening. These are the levels I feel that on the weekly basis in the upcoming week, this has to be tested. So let's go to the daily chart and see what are the levels. Pretty much the same levels which I see on the weekly as well, on the daily as well. So this on the weekly, daily as well. You see, this is a major support, that is 17,180 as a level on the daily chart, which I see as a support, which it has been already tested by Nifty, and you can clearly see there was a clear rejection of Nifty and it rallied here, and then it came back and tested again. It had a rally. So this time you don't expect this much rally. Every time Nifty has came to this point, there was a clear 1,000 point rally, close to 1,100 points rally. So it has been tested once now. If Nifty happens to come closer to this, that is 17,170, 180 zone, so you might expect some bounce. Maybe first bounce would be close to 17,500, right? So on the daily, what I see is, only when you find we are able to break decisively this 17,800, then only we can make our march towards 17,200 or 18,200 or 18,300. That makes the Nifty on the higher side. Whereas on the lower side, as I said, if we are we close on the daily, that 17,480, then we are heading towards 17,180 on the lower side. And if we break that as well decisively on the daily chart, then we are heading towards 17,800. So these are my views on the Nifty for the daily chart. So if you are somebody who is pretty much interested on the intraday, we would get into that. But let me summarize what I said in my previous week analysis video, and clearly marked that you can clearly see there is a divergence which has been formed in Nifty. So you should be cautious with respect to long, is what I have mentioned in my videos. So if you are somebody who follow me on my YouTube, then you could have been very cautious with respect to the longs. And what has happened is Nifty just uh, marched towards 17,000, sorry, 18,090 was a level where it reversed, and then it fell towards this zone now. Clearly RSI has corrected, and it is well below 60 now. So probably if we happen to break this minor support, then when that is where you can clearly see that there can be a further downfall. We might break this and retest this 17,500 and come back to this 17,180. So if we are if we are somebody who are able to break this 17,180, then we should be heading towards 16,800 or 16,770 zone. So these are the levels which I see on Nifty for the upcoming week, as well as for the next trade. So let's go to the intraday chart and see what is there on the intraday chart. So if you have joined the stream, make sure to like the content if you are liking it. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe it, so that I can come, you'll be notified whenever I come live on the stream, and I'll do so many live streams, and I can take your questions. So on the intraday chart, it's the same level. One of the level which I see is the extra level which I see on the, it can be a small minor bounce. Okay, if we happen to trade just on this level, if I have to mark 17,350 is a level. If you want to trade, if we have a bullish pattern formed near this, then we can expect a bounce towards 14,000, 17,480. So this is the level which I would be expecting Nifty to bounce if we happen a small correction here. So if we are able to break this, then on the intraday chart, if we happen to break this level, that is 17,280, then we would be testing 17,160. So these are the levels pretty much I see on the intraday chart. So make sure that you note down these levels on the daily chart, on the intraday chart. Whereas on the upside, what I see is, if we are able to break this trend line, then we can see some bounce. So this trend line, I don't see that breaking now, because any bounce, this trend line can act as a resistance for Nifty. So you mark this as well on the Nifty chart. If you see 1 hour chart, it's clearly a downtrend line. So these are the levels on the Nifty. If you are somebody who is interested to trade Nifty on the intraday level, so make sure to see these levels very carefully. If you want me to summarize, that is 17,480. If we are able to break that, then minor support can come at 17,360, and then if we are able to break this, then we are heading towards 17,280, and then if you are able to break that, then our next support is at this 17,160. So these are the levels which one should be watched. So if we are giving a breakout directly with a gap down, then I don't see this level should be traded as a short entity. Rather, we should wait till this any bullish kind of a pattern is formed near this level, and then we can take a bullish entry here for the target of 17,600. But I would be more inclined towards the short side we can clearly see that Nifty has reversed. It can be confirmed only when if we are able to trade just below the previous day low, that is previous week low, that is this 17,550. So this is pretty much the analysis what I have for Nifty. So if you are somebody who has joined the stream, and if you have any questions, uh, feel free to type in the comment section so that I can take your questions and answer your comments. Comment below. Let me write that. Comment below your questions. So this is pretty much on the Nifty. Let's go to the Bank Nifty and understand what are the levels, what I see on Bank Nifty. So let's see what are the levels on the Bank Nifty. So on the Bank Nifty, you can clearly see there is, you know, a clear rejection from all-time high, right? There's a clear rejection. Nifty has tested this all-time high of, let me put that price tag for you as well, 17,000, sorry, 41,100, 41,860 has been tested by Bank Nifty. Clearly, I said that if you go to the daily chart. So in my analysis video, I've clearly shown you that there is a divergence. Last week when we tested this, there was a divergence in the price as well as the momentum. So there was a divergence, but the only thing which I cautioned you is that RSI is above 60. So shorting Bank Nifty would be very risky. Whereas in case of Nifty, if you would have seen that Nifty has clearly below 60. So you see a clear sharp shelling in Nifty. Whereas on the Nifty, Bank Nifty, you don't see that fierce selling which was supposed to happen, right? So one of the levels which I see on the Bank Nifty for the upcoming week is this low of this candle is very critical. Okay, if we break this 40,320, if we happen to close below that, then our next destination on the Bank Nifty would be this, that is 39,750. So make sure to hit the like button, or if you are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe. I'll be doing so many live streaming videos which can help you to do live trading in market. I'll be giving so many levels on the chart. So make sure to subscribe as well, right? So that's pretty much on the weekly upside. Definitely I would be, Bank Nifty is a bit stronger compared to the Nifty. So don't be aggressive short on Bank Nifty because two of the underlyings, that is SBIN and ICICI, are pretty strong and they are trading all-time high. Shorting Bank Nifty is a riskier thing, whereas if you want to go long, if you find any minor supports, then Bank Nifty is the instrument where you have to go long. If you are somebody who want to short, then you go and short it at the Nifty. So at the support you buy in the Bank Nifty, at resistance you sell at the Nifty. So that's my view on Nifty and Bank Nifty. If you have any questions, please feel to comment below, and I can take your questions on that. So one of the stocks which I keep telling is keep a watch on IT. Currently it is on the downtrend, but they are approaching to a very critical support. So I recommend you to have a close eye on an IT sector. There can be a turning point, though RSI is a bit on the oversold region, but nevertheless we can we have to wait. But what I'm suggesting is just put these stocks on your watch list. Infosys, TCS, uh, though they have been correcting, but it is near this very uh, demand zone. So this is if we happen to break this is the level where I expect IT to turn. Probably if I expect Infi to have this consolidation here before it makes a up move. So I prefer using ITs, and I also keep SBIN on the list. So this is the level one should be targeting. That is 540 is the level, but major support will be coming at 520. So keep a watch on SBIN as well, right? That's one of the stocks which I want you to track, and of course ICICI as well, which is trading all-time high. So if you are somebody, I want you to put uh, uh, in your wish list. So 870 is the zone where you should be looking at for the retest of the price. So if you have any questions, stocks you want me to check, make sure to comment below. I'd be looking into that and providing you good levels to enter and exit if you are holding it. Right. So Reliance definitely I see huge. So this is the level which I want you to look out for Reliance. That is 2440 is the level which I would be interested for Reliance. Currently it has broken a double top and the neckline has been broken, but I am very confident of this price level, that is 2400 as a major support for Reliance as well. So make sure if you are watching, please support by liking. If you are liking my analysis, show your liking through the like button. So these are the levels which I am looking at. Reliance is my would be my pick in upcoming days. Well, SBIN, ICICI are the other two sectors, two stocks in banking sector which I would be keenly watching. And then there is one which in the automobile, I think. Let me check this Maruti. I'll just I was not able to put it on my if you have any questions, make sure to comment below. I'll be looking in the charts and providing you the levels. Any questions so far? Any levels you want me to check? Any stocks you're liking it? Okay, if you don't have questions, then I'd be analyzing few of the stocks which I like. So if you are tracking automobile sector, uh, I want you to track this Hero Motor Corp. Right, this is the level which I would be looking at. It has already broken the. This is the level which I expect Hero Motor Corp to test. If it happens to come to this level, that is 2461, then I would be keen in buying Hero Motor Corp. Right, this is a very critical zone, and you can expect Hero Motor Corp to do well. It has already broken the neckline, so you can expect some more downfall in the. What can happen is there can be retest of this 2720 is the level where Hero Motor Corp can retest and it can fall further. probably now there is no risk reward for the people who want to go short. So mark this level as one of the critical levels, and you can expect Hero Motor Co-op to retest before it falls further to this level, right? This is one level which I would be looking at. And cement sector, let's check that as well. So ACEC is another stock which I want you to track for this levels. uh, so these are the levels which I'll be looking at for the ICICI, ACC, Hero Motor Corp, and which is SBI. For ACC, you should be looking at for 2392 is the level which one should be looking at. The other is one of my subscriber in one of the stream has asked, uh, I think, yeah, Bharat Dynamics. You can check this stock. I don't know whether if he's watching. There's a clear rejection now, so you should wait for this level to be tested in Bharat Dynamics Limited. So this is the level one should be waiting to test. If we happen to get BDL to this level, then one should go long. 820 is the level with a stop loss of 810. So this is pretty much have for this week. And also you can see that RSI has been overshooten, and this clear divergence. But if you get a bullish setup near this zone, then 100 points correction is what I'm expecting in this stock. And rest all Balakrishna, definitely you can clearly see there's a huge sell-off after this. So now it has been approaching to this level on the daily chart. So I expect with this volume, I expect this zone to be broken. So next text for Balakrishna would be this, right? 1750 is a zone where one should be waiting for. So if you have any questions, I see 3 viewers live. So if you have any questions for now, please be very interactive. Feel free to ask any questions, any levels on the Nifty, Bank Nifty, or the stocks which you are holding. I would be analyzing them. Don't shy away from commenting. There's nothing. If you want me to analyze, I'll go and analyze the chart you want. So Balakrishna Industry is definitely, it is clearly on the downward spree. So what it has done is, if you are somebody who trades this trend line, right, it has given a false breakout and it has engulfed now. All the stop losses have been taken out. We expect some gap down opening in Balakrishna. Okay, and we might test this level of 17,760, right? This would be the level one should be interested to buy this. So these are the levels which I would be interested. Any questions? I don't see. Let me check on the chat section which you have. Give me a minute. Let me check. Let me load the studio and check if there are any comments. Okay, I see 4 viewers are watching. Just give me a like button. Hit the like button, guys, if you are liking my analysis, and if you want to improve me, I'm definitely happy to do that. So any questions on Nifty levels? Please do comment that. Before, if you don't have any questions, then I had to wind off this live stream. It's been already 30 minutes. So make sure to ask questions if you have on the live chat. I'll be answering that. We have good views this time. So I'll be doing live stream majorly because it helps me to connect to my subscriber and answer their questions. So let me see if you have any questions. So I see no questions. So I see one comment by one of the subscribers. It says metal sector. Okay, metal sector. Let me check that. It's doing pretty much good, but it is clearly at the resistance level. Okay, if you see this, it is clearly near one of the previous resistance. It got the rejection from there, right? 6310 was a resistance level where it got the rejection. Okay, if you are somebody who trade this was one supply. Okay, let me draw this supply. This was a supply zone. So clearly near supply. I don't expect you to buy any metals sector right now. It is clearly on the supply zone, what I see, right? So metal sector is currently bullish, but it is near supply. So what would be the better level to buy? Then definitely you should be waiting for this level. Let me draw a clear support, right? This is the level. If you see the index approaching this level, not this level, just give me a second. 57780 is the level on the index, metal index, CNX metal index. One should be looking to buy, or prior that also there is a minor support. Okay, this is the level. You can expect some bounce. Okay, if you are somebody who is expecting some bounce, that is 6000, that is 150 points correction. There can be a small bounce, but major support would be this trader, pure trader. Okay, for his questions. So if you have to check Tata Steel, let's check the Tata Steel. You see clearly, consolidation which is happening in the Tata Steel on the metal sector. If I have to draw this trend line, right? So this is the level. If we break down this downward trend line, then we are heading towards this Tata Steel 96. Okay, is a level. On the upward, we are breaking this trend line, then we are heading towards. It has already consolidated more. Now we can expect a breakout of this. Okay, on the either on the downside or the on the bottom. So we can expect the breakout. On the bottom, we can expect price to fall to 95. Okay, on the upside we can retest this 118. Okay, these are the levels in the upcoming days. One should be mindful on the Tata share. Let's check the JWT JSW, sorry, JSW steel. Let's see that as well. Yeah, so it has clearly given a good but it is consolidating. This is the level you should be mindful in JSW steel. Okay, 640 on the top. The major resistance you can face is this. Okay, so 730. So currently I don't expect much move. If we happen to break this low, uh, that is 680, then you expect, if for intraday I can say that, right? If you are somebody who is intraday, then if we break this 680, then we should keep the stop loss of 1 rupee and aim for the target of 2 rupees on the if we break this low, that is 680. I see so many people coming concurrent live, but they are not liking or subscribing. Please do that, guys. It gives motivation, as well as it gives me to do so many live streams. Also, if you are not somebody who is not liking, at least comment and ask your queries. I can answer that. So we are already 40 minutes on this live stream. So if you don't ask any questions, then very high possibility that I can wind up this stream, because we have already done with the analysis of Nifty and so many stocks. So I'll be giving another 2 minutes on this time on this stream, so that I can expect some comments on this comment section, uh, and so that I can answer your question. Okay, if you don't have any questions, then it's time to wind off this live stream. If you, Before I wind up this video, subscribe to my channel if you are new to this, and like the content if you are liking what I'm trying to do. So that being said, this is we'll try to wind off this session. We'll catch up in another live stream in another market hours in upcoming week. Till we catch up in another weekly analysis in next week stream. It's time to say goodbye. Have a great trading session. See you. Happy trading. Bye bye. Oh, I have one query before I wind off. Okay, let me do this. Auto sector, I think I have analyzed trader auto CNX auto. Let me do this before I wind up this session. Where is CNX auto? CNX auto. I think I have analyzed. I've given Maruti was one of the levels. You see, clearly it is making all-time high, but it should come to this minor support of 12,650. Okay, so that's the level which one should be eyeing. So if something of that happens, then make sure you have Eicher Motors and Maruti. Okay, so that being said, let's wind off this session. Catch you in another stream. Happy trading. See you in another video. Bye.